All right, everyone, we are joined first by forward Summer Yates. Summer, happy belated to start.
Thank you.
Going into this week, match on Friday on Prime Video. What kind of match are you expecting against Utah?
Yeah, I think Utah. They just got a good win against Bay. Any game again in the NWSL is going to be tough, but we're just trying to keep our heads down, focus on our principles, and do what we know how to do.
You already played them at their house
Yeah.
earlier this year. Got a 1-0 win. How do you feel that's going to kind of change, like in terms of the way they play here, Tom?
Yeah, I think everyone wants to beat us right now, so I think just focusing on what we do best and scoring goals. That's something that we really need to build on since we didn't get the results we wanted to the last 2 weeks. So yeah, just doing what we've been focusing on all week, and I think we'll have a good result.
For you personally, just being able to start a lot of games this year and kind of having a resurgent year from your rookie season, how has that been just in terms of the work ethic and like keeping that level, kind of earning that starting spot and now trying to keep it?
Yeah, it's been tough. I mean, our team has so much depth, and anyone can take anyone's spot, anyone can play anywhere. So I think just kind of like mentally staying locked into every game and taking it game by game has been like the biggest thing for me, and just like allowing myself to still learn while I'm playing in these important games, and taking like people like Marta and Mo and a lot of people that have more experience than me and just watching their film and like how they play, and just kind of always just trying to stay level headed and learn as much as I can.
Kind of mentioned like everyone can play everywhere.
Yeah.
With you only being out of college, for almost 2 years now, how have you had to shift your mentality just in terms of like playing in a specific role when you were in college to basically, having the option of playing in various places in the field?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a learning curve, but I enjoy, playing in different spots, getting in different pockets on the field. So just being able to be I'm a multiplayer that can just, go anywhere and get anywhere out. But it makes you a better soccer player overall, just like being able to play anywhere on the field. And I think that's, for me, it's like helped my personal development, playing out wide, playing in the midfield, playing in the six. So I think, yeah, it's been great, and it's really cool to like everyone here that he trusts us to play anywhere on the field, and anyone's going to do it to the best of their abilities.
Go back to the last game. I mean, it was a 0-0 draw. It was the first time you guys hadn't scored in a long time. But it almost felt like a loss.
Yeah.
How impressed are you with the team of like the mentality that you guys have kind of adopted this season, where it's it's a result, but it still feels like a loss like that?
Yeah, I mean, we want to win every game. That's been our goal. And especially when we create so many chances like that, it kind of feels like a loss because we feel like we deserve to win that game. So I think, yeah, it's just our mentality. Like, we are wanting to win every game. We want to win the Shield. We have high expectations that we set out from preseason. So any result we can get, we'll take it. But obviously, we want to win at the end of the day.
Even though you and the team didn't get the exact result y'all won over these last couple of games playing it away, the fact that the team is still undefeated, still at the top of the table, what does it say about the team right now?
Yeah, I think we just have pride in who we are, and we really trust each other, and we want to win for each other. We have a really good culture on this team about fighting for each other every single play, and it comes down from Seb to our other staff, and within like us in the locker room, we all really enjoy each other's company on and off the field. So I think just doing it for each other and like having a bigger purpose at the end of the day has led us to a lot of success.
How much momentum does that give the team going into this tough stretch in the next couple of months?
Yeah, it gives us a bunch of momentum. Obviously, we want to start winning. We had 2 ties now, so definitely want to get back on the winning front and go into the mid-season break with a good feeling and still hopefully undefeated.
How much does being at home help with that?
Oh, so much. Our fans are great. They definitely bring the energy, and they're like our 12th man, so we're really excited.
Everyone good? Awesome. Thank you, Summer.
Thank you.
All right, next we are joined by head coach Hines. Thank you for the time as always. Slight quick turnaround playing on Friday, but back at home against Utah. What kind of match are you expecting on Friday?
No, we're excited to be back at home in front of our own fans. It's been a while, so yeah, it's exciting. Friday night should be nice. It should be good. After Utah's last result, we can't take them for granted. We have to be on top of our game. After the game against North Carolina, we were disappointed not to come away with 3 points, but the performance was terrific. Their attitude, their commitment, going to an environment like that and putting a show on like we did. I was really impressed with the players, and so we have to continue with that same attitude, same mentality against Utah, and hopefully get a couple of goals and the 3 points.
Awesome.
Kind of going off of last game against Utah, you got a result at their place. What are you kind of expecting from them, having played them already this season?
Yeah, I think it'll be very different. You got to remember that was our first win as well, so that was nice. I know there was a little bit of tension going into that game after 3 draws, but to get the 3 points away from home is always challenging and difficult. They've got some personnel changes. Amy's changed some of her staff as well, so again, they should be high in confidence after their last result against BFC, and so coming to our environment, we always want to challenge the opponent and make it difficult for them, and it won't change against a team in Utah.
It's playing on Friday with the significance of this game, the Radnor City game. Just how important is it to be able to kind of represent the city with the significance of this game?
Yeah, it's massive. I go back to last year. That was a standout performance against a good Portland team, and having the fans there really driving the players is so important. You look around the league now, and the attendances are going up, and you see teams like getting over 10,000 fans out there, and we want the same for us as well. The players are putting such amount of effort into every performance, and it's great to see, and we want the fans to come out there and see it also and get behind the players and support them through this second half of the season, and again, Friday night's a great opportunity for that.
So we talked to you last week going into North Carolina, saying you guys wanted to get more of the result. You guys are still undefeated even though you didn't get the result that you wanted. How much does that momentum keep going into these next couple of games?
Yeah, it's brilliant. If you would have said at the start of the year that we'd go 13 games unbeaten, I would have probably laughed in your face. So, it's incredible what we're doing right now. Being unbeaten in this league and some of the environments that we've been to, North Carolina away, San Diego away in the last 2, and come away with a point, it's been terrific. Home games really matter though, and so again it goes back to having the supporters there to push the players on is really significant for our performance. But yeah, we're playing some good football. I think there was a bit of a contrast from San Diego to North Carolina. We were a lot more aggressive, and it was great to see the pressure that we were putting in that environment. North Carolina are a very good footballing team. They like to get over 600 passes, and we were very much on par with them and create some really good opportunities, which all year other teams haven't really got those moments. So that was pleasing to see. But again, we want to score goals and we want to win games of football, and so yeah, it's a quick turnaround, but I think it's a nice way to look back on and move forward on Friday against Utah.
In years past, a draw would have been a great result for the team. Now it's kind of a disappointment. You guys want to get those wins or expecting those wins. What does that say about the club and the team now that you and the team are at that position now?
Yeah, I think I'm very, humble and understand how far this team has come. You go back to last year against North Carolina. We lost 3-0 and 5-0, so a lot of the players were part of that, and to keep them at bay and get a clean sheet at North Carolina, we have to take the positives away from that. No team also hasn't got any points in Wake Med Stadium, and so yeah, we have to be humble. We have to take the positives. I think reflecting back on the performance, and at the end of the game, we feel like there was some goals in that game that could have put us into a position where we win the game. But yeah, they're a good team. They're a top team, and we feel like we're saying that every week. The margins between the top and the bottom is not a lot. There's probably more parity between the teams this season than there ever has been in every other league. So it's disappointing in some elements, but a point on the road is very humbling, and it's good.
Has the message changed at all from the beginning of the season to when you guys were on the 8-game winning streak to now still being undefeated? Is the message still the same?
No, not at all. We have to just continue to be consistent and keep doing the things that we do well. You know, we're very humble here. We're very grateful for the position that we're in, but we want to keep going and we want more. Because there's teams that are trying to chase us, and we're fully aware of that. And so we got to continue to keep pushing and try and get results. And it doesn't stop at home in front of our fans on Friday night against Utah.
Great. Thank you, Seb.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Good alley. Talk yellow.
Next are little headers, forward and backwards. Oh, come on then. Let's go, let's go. Brilliant, mate, well done. Come on then, let's keep going. Come on then, go through it, go through. That's the baby.
Here we go.
Yeah. Well done.
There you go, Summer. Yeah.
Drive on the outside and then push through that gap. Again, mix it up. Don't go the same side each time. Receive with different feet. Bit more through the poles, so a little bit more aggression through, drive through.